Bianca Belair dropped a stunning photo from the Pro Atlantic Pro-Am bodybuilding competition on Instagram with the caption, "For the past 10 weeks, I've been training for the at WBFFENT, that's Entertainment, Pro Atlantic City Pro-Am. And this weekend, all of my hard work played off on stage. I'll be posting more photos throughout the day." If you go to her Instagram, there's tons of photos of her in her bodybuilding bathing suit. Amazing body transformation. Like, more power to Bianca Belair overcoming whatever demons she spoke about in the past with food and her body. It's awesome when someone overcomes all that stuff and gets to a point where they can, kind of hit new goals that they don't normally hit. But as an athlete, we got to talk about this. As somebody who has an athletic background, as somebody who has studied kinesiology and studied the body, we have to talk about there are negatives to pushing your body in this direction. There are negatives to bodybuilding, especially when it comes to sports that require nimbleness. And you can see her body, you can see the muscle definition, you can see the amount of work she's put in the quote unquote bodybuilding style of working out. And what that leads to is bodybuilding leads to an increased amount of stress in joints and ligaments. You're pushing your joints and ligaments and your muscles to places that they're not used to going, especially in the knees, the elbows, the neck, all of your kind of points that bend. Those points take a lot of stress, and those points don't like to then flip around or get beat on or get hit or get punched or jump off and fly off the top of ropes. When you do bodybuilding, you're also prone to a lot of muscle tears. I don't know if people know this, but bodybuilders and golfers experience the highest rate of injury because golfers twist in funny ways, and bodybuilders are constantly putting a ton of stress on their body by lifting weights that often. And the other thing that happens is conditioning. You get conditioning issues when you put on that amount of muscle. It's what it is. Muscles use more oxygen than natural body fat. And so when you have more muscles, your body eats up that oxygen much quicker. So this is just something to look out for. Yeah, it's me finding the negative in a super positive story, but I like to be realistic when I talk about things, and we have to knock on wood. I don't want Bianca Belair to get hurt, but don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if going into WrestleMania 39, she tears a muscle or tears a ligament or gets some kind of MCL or ACL or some form of injury that she's just pushed her body too hard. It's a possibility. It's a reality of the situation. Look at people who train for UFC. They don't build their body in that form. They don't want to be bodybuilders. They don't want that aesthetic because it's not great for physical fighting or physical sports, contact sports. Same with NFL. You don't see a bunch of guys that look like bodybuilders. You see a bunch of guys who build up like a natural body fat and strength. So hopefully nothing happens, but I have to throw that out there because if she gets injured, it is something you have to point back to and go, sometimes, I like to think these wrestlers have to decide what they're really trying to accomplish. Are you trying to be the greatest wrestler or is it the outside stuff that you're looking for?